How's it going, everybody? All right, me and Dalton are back again this week, talking about bands again,
Because we have no life.
There you go. That's it. That's the answer. All right, so it's episode 2. We hope that people actually joined in last week and listened. We got like 51 views. Hopefully it wasn't repeat views. Well, hopefully it was, but hopefully it wasn't. You know what we mean. We hope you liked it, but we also hope a lot of other people liked it. But anyway, off of that subject. Well, today there's some more news into the rock genre. We got Slayer coming out with a new album. Now, let's go ahead and point this out. Slayer is probably one of the biggest metal bands of all time. Have you not heard of them? Get the hell off of my computer. Okay, anyway. But no, they're coming out with a new album. And would you like to tell them?
I was going to say, whether you know them or... Well, everybody knows them. Whether you like them or hate them or don't even know them or don't even really listen to them, you know Slayer. You've heard the name Slayer before. But, I don't really have anything in news, honestly.
Okay, well, here's what happened today. I was reading in the news today. Slayer's coming out with a new album, and old guitarist from Slayer and Exodus, who is now, in Slayer right now, says that this new album's going to kick ass, okay? And when a guitarist from Exodus and Slayer says that something's going to kick ass, it makes you want to listen to it. So, yeah, go check out the new album by Slayer when it comes out this year.
Basically, it has been quoted that if you're a Slayer fan, it's going to make you shit your pants.
Yeah,
so, all you Slayer
that's
fans,
exactly what it said.
Prepare to put on adult diapers and get ready for this new album. So,
oh, yeah. All right, man, on to the next segment, which is you, man. Band versus band.
Yeah, that's right. Leaving it up to the big dumbass to do some band versus band.
Bro, you know
oh, yeah. Let's see. Shit. Band versus band. Who would do great for band versus band? Who would do great for band versus band? How about we go into a little bit of Viking metal, actually.
Oh, God, are you about to go Amon and Mark?
No, not really. I was about to say Amon and Mark and 3 Inches of Blood, but,
I don't know, that could do it.
I don't know. Let's see.
You know what?
No, let's get
you've been talking about trying to rip people's hearts out today. Band versus band with somebody that's going to just, say, hell no, that person was better. Come on.
Good idea, actually. How about... Fuck.
Fuck's a band.
Fuck is a band. Actually, we might have to switch it up because I can't think of any bands, honestly. I suck at this show. At this segment.
Oh, dear God.
Hold up, nah. Actually, I got one. How about...
Now, you can go new band versus old band, too.
Actually, how about Five Finger Death Punch and Drowning Pool?
Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, let me
Both
stop.
beatdown bands, actually. They're actually...
They're named beatdown.
They both qualify as beatdown metal. But, honestly, the band versus band, the battle of this one is actually going to be who's got more balls, sound-wise. And, honestly, it could go either way. Drowning Pools has... They got their shit. But, then again, if you think about it, whenever you think about beatdown metal, you kind of sort of think Five Finger Death Punch. Just because the lead singer...
Every day of the week,
Just because the lead singer looking and performing the way he does, but...
When you think of beatdown metal, the first song that comes into your head is Under and Over It, so,
Yeah, just that opening.
The only thing I have to say to that is...
Unless you could come up with a better versus for that, in that genre. That subject. That's up to you.
If I had to do a band versus band, I would have to spice it up. Instead of doing a band versus band, one band versus itself. Like, new Asking Alexandria versus old Asking Alexandria.
Or even going as far as going old Disturbed versus New Device.
Exactly.
It's the same lead singer. It's basically like comparing Slipknot to Stone Sour.
You can compare that any day of the week.
Exactly. It's like comparing Stone Sour to Slipknot. So I guess since I'm a huge ass Disturbed fan, and I know about Device.
You dabble in Device.
I dabble in Device. I'm not very proud of Device, just because David Draymond's awesome and all, but honestly, I kind of like where Device is going. I know that David is more into the techno shit himself. He's got the voice for it, that's for sure. I feel like he may be striving now, or for me. I mean, I don't really have a solid opinion on that one, actually. I mean, I'm always going to be like fucking just a diehard Disturbed fan just because it's Disturbed. And no, I'm not just one of those Disturbed fans that's only listened to the Sicknesses album and who only jams to Down with the Sickness. I literally have every single one of their albums, and I have an opinion on every single song.
Well, let me stop you. Let me put this in an anecdote for you. Me and him play a game. He's got over 10,000 songs on his computer. We play a game where we lay his computer down to where we can't see who the band is.
And we basically just listen to the band and try and figure out what band it is or what the song is.
Well, let's just put it like this. Anytime a Disturbed song comes on, 0.5 seconds into it, he says that's Disturbed and the name of the band.
The name of the band, the name of the song, the name of the album, and 9 times out of 10, the name of the year, too.
That's how good he is. That is a diehard Disturbed fan.
I mean, I'm a diehard Him fan, but then again, I can't really name every single song. Actually, I found out there's some Him I didn't have.
Anyway, let's get back on subject.
Which one would be better? Device or Disturbed? This is actually going to be the argument.
I'll argue with you if you say something.
Let's go with this. Device and Disturbed. Device, I've noticed that he has opened himself up to a lot more collaborations than Disturbed. Disturbed had no collaborations, actually. And not one single collaboration. Yeah, they did covers. I mean, they did, it's by Faith No More. And then they did, shit. It was Midlife Crisis by Faith No More. They've redone Shout from Tears for Fears. They've even did Only to Be With You by, I think, U2. And they're great at covers, but I mean, Disturbed has their thing, and then Device has theirs. Devices, they get to collab more, and Disturbed is just pure Disturbed. But who is doing better? Well, since Disturbed isn't around because of David Draymond going and doing his side project with Device, but only having one album out so far. I mean, I see a bright future for Device, but I would really love for Disturbed to come back together. That's just me.
My argument is, in all honesty, no matter if Disturbed come back together or not, they won't be... Device cannot compare to Disturbed. Disturbed has too much history with it. I mean, from Indestructible to Asylum. I mean, there's so much that Disturbed has done. Device cannot... David Draymond cannot take Device and make it as good as Disturbed, okay? It's just not possible. One, because Disturbed has too much of a fan base.
It has a cult following, dude.
Exactly. And it's not David Draymond who has the cult following. It's the entire Disturbed.
I mean, everyone in the band. I mean, David Draymond... even the lead guitarist, Dan Donegan, both the bassists, Fuzz and John.
Yep.
Actually, John is, and actually this is my news. I forgot to bring it up. Thank you. I think that's what you were trying to get to me. I cannot remember the name of the band. I will get back to you on this, but there is talk about a band being put together with a lead singer of a band. I cannot remember his name to save my life. I'm horrible at telling this news. I might have to redo this next episode. But what I've heard that got my attention was that the bassist, John Moyer from Disturbed, and Bumblefoot, who's basically one of the unspoken guitarists from Guns N' Roses, is supposed to be part of this band. And there's like high anticipation for this band actually becoming very successul.
Can't wait to see it, man.
Me either. But, well, that's all I got for the band versus band. What do you got for genre versus genre, good friend?
All right.
Good dude.
Well, time for Clifton to do what he does best. After that choppy performance by Dalton, it's time to go to genre versus genre. Alright, listen, genre versus genre. Today, I'm going to have to put grunge versus new metal.
That's nobody. That's the mom, but it's okay. She's got the house phone.
Okay, anyway.
She's gonna kill us probably, but
we gotta finish this anyway.
She knows what we're doing. But
alright, but grunge versus new metal. Alright. Now it's hard to put them against each other because they're so different in ways.
They really are.
But there's a lot of things that they have in common that nobody notices.
Wait a minute. I hate to interrupt you, but didn't we do like alternative metal versus new metal last week?
Yeah, but grunge and new metal is two completely different things.
Yeah, we're doing new metal again.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, fine. You know what?
How about
fine? Grunge
versus funk.
Like what, Red Hot Chili Peppers funk?
Yeah, funk.
Actually, I don't know. That would actually work. All right, I can do that. Grunge versus funk. I like that. Thank you. All right, so grunge versus funk. Let's look at it. Now, these two are more in common than I can really compare. Grunge was more of the softer version of funk, man. I mean, it was just Marcy Playground, hanging around downtown by myself. And then, Nirvana, the god of grunge, Kurt Cobain.
Yep.
Many people don't believe that. I don't believe that, but, whatever. Popular belief.
All about that Bush.
Yeah, Bush, bro. All day long. But anyway, if I had to compare them, I would have to say that funk has a lot better...
Has better bass riff.
It definitely, dude. With Flea in funk, bro, I've never seen so many basses do some stuff that funk people can do. I mean, they take the blues and just blow it out the water, okay? Grunge, I mean, it's a steady dum, 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 dum. And trust me, I'm a bassist. I know this stuff. But no. The singing, it's pretty much a tie until you get the bass. Bass is what puts funk ahead of grunge.
Mm-hmm.
Lyrics... about the same. It's just in a different sound. I mean, instead of going dum dum, you got dum 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 dum. I mean, it's that. It's that stuff that makes you want to bob your head. Grunge is just that thing that makes you sit around.
No, it makes your head bang.
It makes your head bang just a little bit, but it's not like, I
mean, I heard Machine Head from Bush on the way home, and I just saw from
Bush is actually more alternative metal now.
Yeah, they have.
Their grungy days were Glycerine. Okay, Glycerine was probably their grungiest days.
But when it comes down,
Soundgarden is more grunge than Bush.
Yeah.
If you want to put Soundgarden is more grungy.
Well, okay, I'll agree with that. But if you think about it, even when it comes down to lyrics, they're both really surreal lyrics. Like they're not like normal.
Well, I mean, let's go ahead and put the Red Hot Chili Peppers back in this. They have it. Californication has this part in there, and if you don't know this, you need to go read the lyrics. It's got a part in there where the lead singer is like, firstborn unicorn, hardcore soft porn.
That is actually the chorus.
That's the hook to the chorus, man. Boom!
Right there.
And you're wondering,
did he really just say that?
You question it. But then again, in Nirvana, I mean, if you actually listen to some of the Nirvana lyrics, I mean, there's a whole entire song called "Rape Me," dude. I mean, they're both surrealistic. They're surrealistic, and in all honesty, they have their deeper meanings. Nirvana's was he was battling alcohol. Californication is just saying the effects that California has on people. It's like it's the music business industry. It was just telling you what it does to you. Firstborn Unicorn was probably when he was on PCP or something. I don't know.
That was
hardcore soft porn. It's what most women go into before they become great actresses. Deep metaphors in both things, but like I said, if you want to put it on the performance standpoint, the bass has it on funk. Put it into a metaphorical standpoint, they're pretty much equal. That's genre versus genre for you guys.
Well, since we are, so to conclude that, let's go ahead and just slide right on into our next segment that we didn't get to do last week. I kind of feel bad about it because it's such controversial.
It's going to piss a lot of people off.
Oh yeah, we're stepping on toes today, especially those of suicide silence. This is before anybody freaks the fuck out.
No, stop. I got this. Today, we're going to tell you that suicide silence is better off without Mitch Lucker.
But it's okay.
No, it's not okay. But we have just hurt so many suicide silence fans. But it's okay because we really don't care.
Well, as my dick colleague was trying to say, yes, I know I'll be stepping on people's toes because I know the Suicide Silence fan base. And please, a lot of my friends are Suicide Silence fans. And I myself, I'm a fan of them. A friend of mine,
Nicole Firestein, was a heavy
My girlfriend even is she killed me if she actually watched this episode because she was a huge Mitch Lucker fan. And honestly, I myself have listened to all Suicide Silence you can think of, everything from the Black Crown and all that, and I have listened to the new album. And honestly, yes, Mitch Lucker is an amazing vocalist. The reason this category, this segment is even created is actually from that band itself. If it wasn't for that band, I might not have even thought about who else could fit best in other bands. This epitomizes this segment. The reason I say that is because Mitch Looker had amazing vocals, but the instrumentals, the band itself, did not fit his voice the way it should have. He could have fit I'm saying he could have, if you had taken him and put him in another band, he would have done 10 times better than Suicide Silence could ever have imagined. But sadly, his passing, I mean, yes, that has accumulated more fans, but I really like what Eddie is doing with the band. He was already really successful with All Shall Perish, and I feel like if anyone should carry on Mitch's torch, it should be Eddie, because what he's doing right now with Suicide Silence, I think it's got the sound it was going for in the first place. I mean, he's just got the voice for it. And I know I'm stepping on toes, but I'm just saying, this is my opinion. This is a true professional, just musical opinion. I'm not saying this because I don't like Mitch Looker. I love Mitch Looker. He's awesome. I mean, I'm not going to say
I do too, man. I was just screwing with anybody out there. I mean, I do like... Mitch Looker is pretty much the king of pick squills, man. You know, you have to respect what he brought into the community that we live in. Right?
So don't get butthurt, guys, because we're just. I
was just saying. He's being serious. I'm being serious right now too. Yeah. Mitch Looker deserves his props, but right now Eddie's taking the torch and just making it blaze even higher.
All I'm saying is it's not that he didn't belong in Suicide Silence. It's that Suicide Silence did not belong with him. He had vocals to be able to go and maybe get even way bigger than fucking Job for a Cowboy even. I mean, or any of those other deathcore bands or just anything. You could put him in anything and he could have done great. I just don't think Suicide Silence was able to just establish that.
Yeah, they couldn't give him the role that he deserved.
And so, like I said, Eddie does belong in Suicide Silence. Anyone who disagrees with me, that's fine. I'm fine. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. So, now that I'm done sweating from right in this general area.
Anyway, let's move on to some softer stuff here.
Okay.
My person who would fit better in a band today, I'm going to have to go with Breaking Benjamin and Trapt. I would take the lead singer from Trapt and throw him right into Breaking Benjamin and watch Breaking Benjamin just set ablaze. One, because the guy, he's like Breaking Benjamin, but his voice would fit a lot better with the instrument.
He's got more power.
He does. I'm not going to lie. The guy from Breaking Benjamin, I would rather have him in Trapt. I would actually switch those singers. I would literally put him in Trapt, put the Trapt lead singer into Breaking Benjamin, because they fit better in that.
Now that you just said that, actually, going back to the Suicide Silence thing, I actually think that Mitch would have done better in All Shall Perish. If they had actually switched him and Eddie out in the first place, they would have been amazing.
Don't stop defending yourself.
I'm just saying. I just thought about that.
It is a good idea.
Because I've listened to both.
He would have done a lot better in All Shall Perish.
He would have, because they wanted to go for that really gritty, heavy sound, but Eddie, his voice wasn't fit for it.
He was fit for the sound Suicide Silence had.
Perfect.
But like I said, man, I would switch those two lead singers out, and I would love to see what happens. I would probably do a collab with them too. I mean, that would be one epic song, man. Okay, that's all I have to say. One, because they could probably harmonize to the points of no return. You would probably hear one of the best songs if they would ever meet each other. Man, that's organic. I would love to hear a Trapt Breaking Benjamin.
And this is a die-hard Breaking Benjamin fan. He knows every fucking song you could think of by Breaking Benjamin.
I've listened to him from Saturate to Phobia to everything, man.
Breaking Benjamin to him is like my hymn. You know?
Well, no, he's got a Disturbed. He's got a Disturbed in him. I got a Slipknot and Breaking Benjamin.
I'm him and Disturbed, and then you got Slipknot and Breaking Benjamin.
So, every day, man. But no, off of that subject, we're moving on from that. That was just a quick segment. Like to see how you felt about that. Wanted to step on some toes today, see how controversial we
really wanted to see if we could just set that comment box on fire, because we need it.
We do. We would rather have comments than just views, because we can't see who viewed it, man. Like it if you viewed it. Seriously.
It doesn't even matter if you really, just let us know that you actually took the time to actually just check out the video. Even if it's for like the first minute or even 5 seconds. We will be happy. Alright,
but anyway, let's get off of that. Let's go back to another main point. Just like band versus band and genre versus genre.
This is another continuing segment, and it is called Overrated versus Underrated.
All day long.
Oh, yeah.
Today we are going to do some underrated and overrated. Well, it's not going to be from this decade.
Oh, what do you got, my good friend?
Well, one of the hugest underrated bands.
Oh, I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Where do you think I'm going?
I think you're going Scorpions.
Really?
Yes.
You actually
I feel like
reading my mind again. Thank you. Scorpions, man. I have to go back to the 80s and just tell you, man. Scorpion did not get what they deserved. Okay, listen. When you listen to the Scorpions, they were probably one of the best, well-rounded bands of the 80s. But they're down there with Meatloaf, who was also really good, but he was a ballad. He was a ballad guy. You know, I would rather listen to him if I'm trying to, like, sing my heart out on stage. You know, I'd rather have him there. But if I'm trying to listen to Scorpions, I could go from ballads to heavy to everything. You know? And that's my opinion today, was my underrated band of the 80s was Scorpions.
And to honestly prove our point, just get their the greatest hits of the Scorpions and put it on shuffle and just listen to the changes in the songs. They go from ballads to heavy. It's really amazing. And I completely and 100% agree with this guy.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go into the overrated band. Again in the 80s. Can you guess who this one is? It starts with an A.
If you're going, I don't know, was Anthrax in the 80s? Is it Anthrax or Aerosmith?
39 to 50 people just looked at you like you're a dumbass. Anthrax! Anthrax from the 80s. So he knows now.
I was just fucking.
From the 80s. Okay, but anyway, Anthrax from the 80s. Anthrax, one of the most overrated bands, did not deserve to be in the Big Four. They had one of the most annoying vocals. They were up there with Led Zeppelin with some of the greatest instrumentals and the most annoying vocals, okay? I don't know what in the hell happened between the instrumentals and the vocals, but they did not deserve to be in the Big Four. They did not even deserve to be recognized other than that one song they did with who? What was it like?
I think it was it Run DMC? No, it wasn't. No, it was Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. They did one song with Public Enemy, and that was the only thing deserved to be recognized because it was Public Enemy, who I think is actually in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now. Where is Anthrax? They might be there. I need to check that out, but I don't think they are. Anyway, that is my underrated and overrated today. I might have been stepping on toes with some Anthrax fans out there. I'm sorry, but I just don't believe that they deserve to be in there, you know?
Believe it or not, I actually don't have an under and over. I'm gonna leave this segment to you today. Because what we got left now is our dedication.
Oh, man.
Okay, you already know if you watched the first episode what the dedications is. It's just us bringing up bands that need to be recognized that we believe, should get some recognition. Mine, I actually have 3 this week. 3! One is called Neck Deep. It's kind of a punky, alternative. You know, it's obviously alternative if I'm listening to it, but it's kind of up there with almost Sum 41. You know, it has its heavy moments and it has its really soft moments too. Just check them out. Another one, I got 2 more. One is called The Great Commission, which is metalcore. It's pretty nice. And another one is called For the Fallen Dreams. That is like really soft, mellow, nice alternative rock. That's what I got.
All right, I got a couple of dedications on my own self. One of my dedications is actually not a band, it's actually an album from the band. The 2013 album from Trapt, which it's called, what was it called? I forgot what it was called.
Reborn.
Reborn. There you go. Thank you, man. All right, that album right there, I've heard a lot of songs off of it. Love-Hate Relationship, Avalon. It's really good, but I don't see many people liking Trapt. After Headstrong, it wasn't really a big band. It was just that one-hit wonder, but they have a lot of good hits, man.
It really does.
Like, nobody understands it, and I'm a big Trapt fan, so I'll dedicate it to Trapt, but I'll dedicate it to that one album to check it out.
And if you really want to hear their hits album, it's probably, what's it called? Is it actually called the Disconnected album?
I think it is the Disconnected album.
It's got the song Disconnected.
Waiting.
Oh my God, Waiting.
There are a lot of
Bleed Like Me.
It's listen to them. My next one is actually a band that you got me into right here. The band is called We Came as Romans. It's a great band, actually. I actually have really liked it in the parts that I have heard from them. And I have to give them props on what they're doing. I mean, they're metalcore. They're what are they called? Hardcore, metalcore?
Well, it's metalcore.
Metalcore. I would think they're metalcore. Okay, I like it. I like them. They're awesome. I have one last one. And it's kind of funny I'm giving them a dedication because I really don't listen to them like I should. But it's a band called As I Lay Dying.
Oh, yeah.
A great band, okay? Some of the greatest instrumentals. They're up there with Dance Gavin Dance, Alex is on Fire. If you've never
They're heavier than both of those bands.
Yeah, they are heavier, but the instrumentals are up there with them. Yeah. You have to put Dance
They
Gavin
got great at air.
Instrumentals are amazing. The singer, he can do some screaming, he can do some singing, he can do it.
That's pretty good, too.
Yeah, let's not get gay here. But no, I have to give my 3 dedications to those 3 people. So check them all out. Tell me what you think. Comment it. Like the video. We'll kiss your ass if it helps us get some likes on this video.
No, not really. Just like the video if you really legitimately like the video.
Yeah, just like it.
Even if you're just like, yeah, I guess they're right, or just want to have something to say, please comment. We will need your feedback.
We really do. We want to make this the best show we can make it.
We're going to keep making these videos anyway, so you might as well put your 2 cents into it.
And make sure you have your own opinions in it. Because we have actually... Before this goes off the air, because we got like 3 more minutes.
Yeah, we still got time.
The 30-minute thing. All right. 1, we're into hearing covers. I want to hear some covers from you. We're into hearing your input on what we should do in the entire show. We're here to listen to your comments. We're here to listen to your videos. We're here to even give you a dedication if you deserve it.
Yeah.
So comment, send us
give us your
Facebook messages.
Give us your idea for a head, just versus band versus band or genre versus, or maybe who knows, if you come up with a good enough idea for a segment, we might even throw it in here and maybe make our own segment based off of that.
Because this isn't just for us. We know there are a lot of other people out there who love rock just as much as us and will sit down and just vibe to just rock music. I mean, that's me and him. We'll argue about it. We'll joke about it. We'll laugh about it. But that's our fun time, man. And we know there's people out there who have fun just talking about rock music, just listening about rock music. I know you're out there watching that metal show every week it comes on MTV.
I know I was.
I was when we had it. We still do have it, I think. But we just, I haven't seen it in a while. But in all honesty, just really send your feedback. Send videos, send anything you want to. We'll look at it. We'll get back to you. Heck, we might even keep my phone over here with different feedback and comments, saying what your name is, all that.
I'm serious. We're not doing this just for our health or doing it just for us. We're doing it because we actually want to see.
We're doing it for that too, but
we're doing it for you guys. We want your feedback. We want to know what y'all think about this, so we're not just 2 crazy ass dudes who don't know how to shut the fuck up about music.
That too, but that's just us, okay?
Yeah, I mean, just let us know. If you watch the video, even if 5 seconds of it, just go ahead and hit that like if you want to. If you think that what we got's got a good idea, hit the like. Just saying.
All right.
By the way, thank you guys for over 50 views.
We got over 50 views on the first try. I don't care if it was repeat views. I don't care if it was just one person viewing it 51 times. I thank you, okay?
We appreciate your views, even when if we don't know who you are that viewed.
Yeah. We love you right now, okay? Okay, I can't go.
But yes, please keep the views coming, keep the likes coming, keep the comments coming, and we will keep the videos coming.
All right.
So this is gonna be a little, maybe a couple seconds shorter. But
no, wait, hold on. I want to point this out. We need a name for the thing.
Yeah, we need a name for this thing.
We got so many ideas in our head, we can't think of a name.
We've come up maybe.
we came up with Beanie and Beanie,
we literally came up with this 2 seconds before we started the show. How about the Beanie Boys?
Beanie Boys rock show.
Put that in the comments, please. Because
we'll keep wearing beanies and everything. I'll keep wearing the band shirts. He'll keep wearing the beanies. I'll keep wearing the beanies. A lot of words to say.
So, without further ado, you guys have an awesome day. We will see you next week, next Friday. Probably not really the same time whenever you get to watch this video.
Stay metal, please.
But stay metal, stay whatever the fuck you are. I don't care if someone who loves pop watches this video. It doesn't matter. At least
I listen to Ed Sheeran. I listen to Bruno Mars.
But anyway, have a good day. See you next week. Stay awesome. Stay metal if you're metal.
Middle fingers up if you don't give a fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Bye.